Hi, my name is Jennifer, and today we're going to learn about the Pythagorean Theorem. To do so, we're going to take a trip to the local city pool. So imagine that you and your friends are standing right here. You would like to race and swim across the pool and end up over here. You know that all of your friends can hold their breath for at least 6 meters, but for safety concerns, you want to make sure that the distance from where you're standing to where you want to be is less than 6 meters long. Because we are unable to directly measure the diagonal length of the pool, we know that we can measure the lengths of the sides of the pool. So to start, we begin by measuring the shorter side of the pool. We find that this side is 3 meters long. We are going to denote this with an A. Next, we measure the longer side of the pool. We find that the longer side of the pool is 4 meters long, so we are going to denote this with a B. You notice now that you have created a right triangle. A right triangle is any triangle that has a 90-degree angle. A 90-degree angle is in the corner. So because we have a right triangle, we can use the Pythagorean theorem to find the distance between where you're standing and where you want to be. We will denote this distance by calling it C. It is also commonly called the hypotenuse of the triangle. You can always find the hypotenuse of the triangle because it is the longest side of the triangle and it always is directly across from the right angle. So the Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. So to begin, we're going to find the value of a squared. The caret in the a squared means that you are raising it to the second power, or that you are going to multiply it by itself. So we're going to use the value of a, which is equal to 3, and we're going to square it, or multiply it by itself. So 3 times 3, or 3 squared, is equal to 9. Next, we're going to do the same procedure to find the value of b squared. So we know the value of b is equal to 4. So 4 squared, or 4 times 4, is equal to 16. Now that we know what the value of a squared and b squared is, we can plug it into the theorem to find the value of c squared. So c squared is equal to a squared, or 9, plus b squared, or 16, to get 25. However, we're not quite done yet. Right now, we know that c squared is equal to 25, but we're really interested in the value of c. So to find the value of c, we're going to take the square root of c squared, or the square root of 25. To do so, we're going to use a button on our calculator that looks like this. What we're doing is finding the square root, or finding the number that when multiplied by itself is equal to 25. So the square root of 25 is equal to 5. Therefore, c is equal to 5. C is the hypotenuse, or the distance between where you're standing and where you want to be. Because it's less than 6 meters long, you and your friends can safely swim across it. I hope that the best swimmer wins. Now that you know how to use the Pythagorean theorem, you can apply it to any real-life situation that has a right triangle in it. Next time, we're going to learn how to use the Pythagorean theorem when we know the distance of the hypotenuse, but we don't know the value of a or b. Thank you for learning with me today. Do you have any questions?